can be a part of history. The Freestate Comicon comic book and toy convention is coming to Lawrence on Saturday, September 30th, 2006. On that day, 30 unique vendors will fill 80 tables full of action figures, statues, posters, t-shirts, gaming stuff, and comic books from the golden through modern ages. Attend Lawrence's first Comicon, Saturday, September 30th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Douglas County Fairgrounds.
For more information, visit www.kcfancon.com.
The 2007 Freestate FreeCon Comic Book and Toy Convention will be taking place in Lawrence on September 15th and 16th. Admission is free. Come and get a sketch from one of the many professional comic book artists who will be attending the show, or shop from the 30 unique vendors. The FreeCon will have 70 tables full of the hottest comic books, action figures, gaming stuff, statues, posters, t-shirts, and so much more from the full spectrum of popular culture. Remember, admission is always free at the FreeCon. For more information, visit www.kcfancon.com.
Okay, I'm here now with Craig Klotz, and we're still at Free Comic Book Day here at Pop Culture Comics. Hi, Craig.
Hi.
Craig runs the FreeCon in Lawrence that Vince and I are going to be at on the 22nd. We're going to be there promoting the site and promoting Craig. Craig does an awesome show in Lawrence. And Craig, tell our viewers a little bit about the show.
The show is called the Freestate FreeCon. This is our 5th year, 2010. This is probably going to be the biggest and best year yet. We've got a whole list of special guests. We've got 29 dealers that are going to be at the show. A lot of the dealers sell toys, a lot of them sell comics, some sell both. The show is Saturday, May 22nd. You can pick up one of these flyers at any local area comic book shop, vintage stock, or we usually try to post them also in the half-price bookstores. I probably just gave a lot of places free advertising that shouldn't have it, but sorry, Jay. Anyway, to mention some of our guests, I'll just run down the list real quick. We got Alex Grecian, he writes Proof. We've got Steven Sanders. He's an artist that's doing the Sword comic for Marvel. Kevin Mellon, who's done a lot of great stuff. Dennis Hopeless, who has written a lot of stuff that actually hasn't come out yet. Kyle Strom, who's got a comic out right now with IDW called We Will Bury You. Brent Engstrom, who's known for his work on cards, specifically the Hollywood Zombies series. Chris Grine, who's famous for Chicken Hair. He's also done some stuff with Proof, and he has a couple of projects getting ready to come out. Three Trees Studios, who are a bunch of guys from Joplin who have some stuff getting ready to come out. I'm just going to speed this up. Rudy Garcia, Mario Mora, Brian Kennard, you guys, Geek Evolution. The Lawrence Public Library will be represented. We'll have Andy Parks, who's a famous inker for Phil Hester. Right now he's kind of switching over from inking to writing, and he's got some really good writing projects in the works. Jai Nitz, who has been writing for a while, he's a Lawrence native, and right now he has a book out, the Green Hornet Cato series by Dynamite Entertainment. We have Lee Leslie, who's a brilliant cartoonist. His wife Bethany, who makes cool little fabric things. We have Dale Martin and Tara Avery, who are both local cartoonists. Kevin Dillmore and Dayton Ward, who have worked together on several Star Trek books. Bill Hook and Mike Sullivan, Steve Daniels, all local cartoonists. Amber Stone, also from Joplin, she's a cartoonist. And a guy named Mick Mo, who's a local guy. I think he's from Independence or Lee Summit, somewhere like that. He's done some work in some really obscure comics. I'm excited to have every last one of them, and we want everybody and their friends and brothers and sisters and uncles and aunts and nieces and nephews. Bring them all, man. It's going to be a great show. So if you're in the Kansas City or Topeka or Lawrence area, make sure you come out and see the show. Like I said, it's the 22nd, and we're all really looking forward to it. Yeah, Douglas County Fairgrounds, Building 21, 2110 Harper Street in Lawrence. or you can go to www.kcfancon.com, which is my website, and it is linked to the FreeCon website. You can find out everything you want to know. We've got maps, we've got links to the guests, so check it out and come on down.
Thanks, Craig.
All right, thank you.
Sitting in the Hall of Justice, but is there justice after all? 'Cause after all, when you discuss us, I am the last name you recall. So he might sell a few more comics, and soberly he saves the world. But I've had 7 gin and tonics, and I want you to be my girl. I can take you to Atlantis, it makes that cave look like a hole. We'll tie one on the Titanic, Vicky Vale, my heart you stole. Have you ever got the notion that he's just a rat with wings? Well, I'm the king of 7 oceans, and Vicky, you're my everything. Barring maritime disasters, I have got some time to spare. While he's all tied up with Robin in a cape and underwear, I can take you to Atlantis, it makes that cave look like a hole. We'll tie one on the Titanic, a Vicky Vale, my heart you stole. If you see it with objective, he is just Bruce Wayne tight. But you could be a bit selective and have free seafood every night. I could understand it if he were Superman. 'Cause after all, that cat can fly. But take away that Batmobile, that boat, that belt, that butler. He's just another boring guy. Take you to Atlantis, it makes that cave look like a hole. We'll tie one on the Titanic, the Vicky Vale, my heart you stole. If you look at it from my side, of the heroes that you met, he's a bit more on the dry side. Everything's better when we're wet. Coming September 10th here in Lawrence, Kansas. It's the Freestate Comicon. Saturday, September 10th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Admission only $3. Special guests include Kevin Mellon, Andy Parks, Stephen Saunders, Chris Grine, Kevin Nolan, Dennis Hopeless, Kyle Stram, Hector Casanova, and the Foxy by Proxy Review. And there's much, much more. Join me there, Gunther Dedman, at the Freestate Comicon, September 10th. Gunther Dedman here for the Freestate Comicon. Coming September 10th, Kansas City Fan Conventions presents the 2011 Freestate Comicon. Saturday, September 10th, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and admission is only $3, with many special guests.
If you love comics, you should be there at the Freestate Comicon. Coming September 10th. See the website here for more information. Ah, there you are. On that YouTube thingy there. Hello out there. Hello. Yes. Well, it's smaller than I thought it would be. I thought it would be much bigger. I mean, YouTube, I thought it would be a big thing. Oh, this is Gunther Dedman for the Freestate Comicon. Saturday, September 10th, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., and admission is only $3, with many special guests. If you love comics, you should be there. It's the Freestate Comicon, coming September 10th. See the website here for more information. Oh, this is great! Coming September 10th to the Douglas County Fairgrounds right here in Lawrence. It's the Freestate Comicon, Saturday, September 10th, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Admission only $3. Special guests include Kevin Mellon, Dennis Hopeless, Kyle Stram, Chris Grine, Hector Casanova, Andrea Parks, Kevin Nolan, Stephen Saunders, and the Foxy by Proxy Review. If you love comics, you should be there. It's the Freestate Comicon, coming September 10th. It's the Freestate Comicon, September 8th, 10 to 5 p.m. in Lawrence, Kansas. Admission is only $5. Comic book creator guests include Andy Parks, Steve Lytle, Terry Beatty, Jai Nitz, Brett Ekstrom, along with over 30 more comic book creators. Other guests include authors Dayton Ward and Kevin Dillmore, Mike Anderson, host of Not So Late Show, all at the Freestate Comicon, September 8th, 10 to 5 p.m. on the Douglas County Fairgrounds in Lawrence, Kansas. This is Gunther Dedman from the Basement Sublet of Horror, and I would like to invite you all to the Freestate Comicon, September 8th, from 10 to 5 p.m. at the Douglas County Fairgrounds in Lawrence, Kansas. Admission is only $5. There'll be many great comic book creators, including Andy Parks, Terry Beatty, Brent Eggstrom, and many, many more. And other special guests, including authors Dayton Ward and Kevin Dillmore, Mike Anderson, the host of Knowledge Cable's Not So Late Show, and a special appearance by the producers of the Basement Sublet of Horror. It's the Freestate Comicon, September 8th from 10 to 5 p.m.
Meet me at the Freestate Comicon. And in other news, dust off those old comic books your mother tried to throw away. During this past month, a nearly perfect condition comic book of Superman #1 was astonishing amount.
Hi, I'm a famous historical figure. Many of you might even know me. But what many people don't know is that I'm really into comic books. Like these here books. Superheroes, funny critters, especially the ones about the Old West. What do you think, little Vader? What's a great way to find more comic books? Well, it's the Freestate Comicon, October 25th at the Douglas County Fairgrounds in Lawrence, Kansas. There's going to be over 30 comic book creators, and you can meet them all. Well, let me show you a few. There's Kyle Strom, Andy Parks, Jai Nitz, Chris Grine, Mario Mora, Daniel Spotswood, Buster Moody, Kelsey Roten, and Brian Fife. You can wander around the convention floor and see a whole bunch of comic book vendors. And there's also toys and even games. What do you think about this, little Vader? I find your lack of comics disturbing. Well, what do you know, you wheezy little thing? Pack your wagon, fill your van, cause there's plenty of free parking too. And the admission at the door is only $5. So come on down to the Freestate Comicon, October 25th at the Douglas County Fairgrounds in Lawrence, Kansas. I'm back! You know that famous historical figure that was telling you about the Freestate Comicon just a short time ago? Well, I just wanted to remind you that... what's that? What's that squeaking racket? Good evening. As a responsible journalist, I thought we should see how a proper news spot should look for one of these events.
We meet again at last. The circle is now complete.
You're right, little Vader. Let's give Mr. TV Hotshot there a moment to talk. As I was saying, this is what a proper news spot for an event should look like. Roll it. The 9th Annual Freestate Comicon, Saturday, October 25th, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Douglas County Fairgrounds in Lawrence, Kansas. Meet over 30 comic creator guests, including Kyle Strom, Andy Parks, Jai Neitz, Chris Grine, Mario Mora, Daniel Spotswood, Buster Moody, Kelsey Roten, Brian Fife, and Rick Mr. Verlin Livingston. There's many vendors. Find your favorite old and new comic book titles, toy and game merchandise, cosplay, come as your favorite movie, comic book, or television character. Plenty of free parking. Admission is only $5. The 9th Annual Freestate Comicon, Saturday, October 25th at the Douglas County Fairgrounds in Lawrence, Kansas. KCFanCon.com. Well, Mr. Fancy TV, man, it looks like you really know your stuff there.
You should not have come back.
Tiny Vader's got a point there. I think we should use the Force. The force of my old boot here. Oh, ha!
You were unwise to lower your defenses.
As I was saying, come on down to the Freestate Comicon. It's coming up right quick here, October 25th. We hope to see you all there. Ha! It's going to be a good one. We got anything else to say there, little Vader?
I am your father.
Don't even go there. I'll just put you right back in your original packaging.
No!
I have been waiting for you, Obi-Wan. Hey, it's me, that famous historical figure who you haven't figured out what it is yet. Well, anyway, I'm back here again one more time. Just hold on, just listen to me here to tell you about the Freestate Comicon again. It's coming up real quick, October 25th at the Douglas County Fairgrounds. I just wanted you all to be aware, and so you still got time to save up some money and cash in all those pennies you have and everything, and come on down because there's going to be all kinds of comics and all kinds of interesting stuff for you to buy, and over 30 comic book creators to meet. I mean, you can get original comic books and get them signed too. It's going to be a good time. I hope to see you there. It's the Freestate Comicon. The 9th Annual Freestate Comicon, Saturday, October 25th, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Douglas County Fairgrounds in Lawrence, Kansas. Meet over 30 comic creator guests, including Kyle Strom, Andy Parks, Jai Neitz, Chris Grine, Mario Mora, Daniel Spotswood, Buster Moody, Kelsey Roten, Brian Fife, and Rick Mr. Verlin Livingston. There's many vendors. Find your favorite old and new comic book titles, toy and game merchandise, cosplay, come as your favorite movie, comic book, or television character. Plenty of free parking. Admission is only $5. The 9th Annual Freestate Comicon, Saturday, October 25th at the Douglas County Fairgrounds in Lawrence, Kansas. KCFanCon.com. Oh, hello, my friends. It's Gunther Deadman here from the Basement Subnet of Horror, and I'm back again this year to tell you about the 9th Annual Freestate Comicon, coming up October 25th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Douglas County Fairgrounds in Lawrence, Kansas. You can meet over 30 comic book creators, including Kyle Strom, Andy Parks, Jai Neitz, Chris Grine, Mario Mora, Daniel Spotswood, Buster Moody, Kelsey Roten, Brian Fife, and Rick, Mr. Verlin Livingston, all the way from California. There'll be many comic book vendors for you to peruse through to find both your old and new issues. And by the way, you maybe even find your holy grail. Yes, that special issue you've been looking for all these years. And there's toy and merchandise vendors. And you can cosplay. Yes, come as your favorite television, motion picture, radio, or TV character. Like whatever you do there. Whatever costume you want, it's a good idea to come in costume too. It's Halloween. Admission is only $5. It's the 9th annual Freestate Comicon, Saturday, October 25th, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Douglas County Fairgrounds in Lawrence, Kansas. More information online at www.kcfan.com. Gunther Deadman here from the basements of Letapora, and I just wanted to tell you about the 9th annual Freestate Comicon coming up this weekend, October 25th. It's from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. We'll have our own table there, and as a special thing, we're going to release our second issue of our comic book, which we'll be releasing at the show. It has artwork by Rick Verlin Livingston and cover art by Greg Smallwood. Oh, it's really nice. 40 pages of great stuff there, and we're also going to be releasing the first issue of our magazine, the Basement Sublet of Horror Magazine. 44 pages of information about our show. Cover paintings by Bill Gaufrier. You can see it right back there. There's the original one right there. And we're also going to release, this won't be available till next spring, but this is the second issue of our magazine. It has old flick Jim Erickson on the cover, the famous Wichita movie host, and it also has a poster of Cremation Mortem on the back, and an interview with Cremation inside. And it also features articles by Richard Chamberlain. It's the Basement Sublet Horror Magazine, both issues, and our comic book, all available at the Freestate Comicon. First, you get a comic bag, then you get a backing board, then you pick up a comic so it don't get tore, then you eye it up and down and you check it good for mold, then you stuff it in a bag and price it so it's sold. Hi, it's me, that famous historical figure, JB. You remember me from last year. Well, this year I opened up my own comic store, and well, I guess rule one of business is make sure that you don't put your store out in the middle of nowhere. Well, live and learn. Anyway, I'm here to tell you about the Freestate Comicon. Yeah, we're back again, and it's our 10th anniversary show. We got over 30 comic book creators for you. The show is October 3rd here at the Douglas County Fairgrounds in Lawrence, Kansas. Bring your friends and make sure everybody out there who's into comic books knows about the show. Doesn't have to just be comics.
They'll even have the back issues you're looking for.
I hope they have Casper. I love Casper.
Quiet, 157.
We got games and toys and all kinds of merchandise. And there's cosplay. Dress up as your favorite TV, movie, or comic book character. From 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And there's all kinds of free parking. And tickets are only $5. With 12 and under, free. It's the Freestate Comicon 10th anniversary show here in Lawrence, Kansas. And there's even more information on our website, www.kcfan.com.
Dust off your cosplay cape and prepare to geek out at the annual Freestate Comicon, happening tomorrow at the Douglas County Fairgrounds. For the 10th year, all things creative, heroic, and a little odd will converge to form an atmosphere of free expression.
The Freestate Show has always been sort of a platform for emerging artists and comic book creators to come and kind of learn the ropes of doing the convention, to network with other creators, and hopefully get a gig or, pair up with somebody and just create something brand new.
22 exhibitors and 32 comic book creators will make you feel like the ultimate superhero as you browse comics and collectibles ready to be taken to new homes. For an agreed price, you can even own a one-of-a-kind sketch of your favorite comic book character, drawn by one of the convention's artists.
I have kind of a shtick where I do a psychic soul caricature, where if somebody hands me their money, I touch it and I can see their soul, and I do a caricature of it people seem to like it.
Whether you're a comic book junkie or simply looking for something to save your Saturday, the Freestate Comicon looks like it will be the hero this weekend in Lawrence.
It's a chance to support local creators, a chance to get great deals, and just a good time all around. A really chill convention that's not overcrowded, but you can still get everything that you would find at a convention elsewhere.
Heather Perry, 6 News.
In the far reaches of the great Midwest, there lies a lone comic store out in the middle of the prairie. We go there now. Hoo-hoo. First, you get a comic bag, then you get a backing board, then you pick up a comic so it don't get tore, then you eye it up and down and you check it good for mold, then you stuff it in a bag and price it so it's sold. Hi, it's me, that famous historical figure, JB. You remember me from last year. Well, this year I opened up my own comic store, and, well, I guess rule one of business is make sure that you don't put your store out in the middle of nowhere. Well, live and learn. Anyway, I'm here to tell you about the Freestate Comicon. Yeah, we're back again, and it's our 10th anniversary show. We got over 30 comic book creators for you. The show is October 3rd here at the Douglas County Fairgrounds in Lawrence, Kansas. Bring your friends and make sure everybody out there who's into comic books knows about the show. Doesn't have to just be comics.
They'll even have the back issues you're looking for.
I hope they have Casper. I love Casper.
Quiet, 157.
We got games and toys and all kinds of merchandise. And there's cosplay. Dress up as your favorite TV, movie, or comic book character. From 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And there's all kinds of free parking. And tickets are only $5. With 12 and under, free. It's the Freestate Comicon 10th anniversary show here in Lawrence, Kansas. And you'll find plenty more information at our website, www.kcfancon.com. Well, let's see here. Where was I? Oh, yeah, my favorite pastime, bagging and boarding comics. Oh, boy, here we go again. Only 1,123 to go. First you take a little bag, then you get your backing board, then you pick up a comic so it don't get tore, then you eye it up and down and you check it good for mold, then you stuff it in a bag and price it so it's sold or sells.
In a world of good and evil, there are days you'll find yourself super lonely, super misunderstood, super exhausted of searching for someone like you, someone else who has that X factor. But then, kapow, zap, shazam! Flashing beams of hope dart across the gloomy sky. And you see it. A marvelous madhouse, a sanctuary for dark horses. D to the C, you found it. The Freestate Comicon, a place to avenge your super self. This Saturday, October 1st. Be there. Be you.
It took me probably about 150 hours or so of work, just nonstop for 2 weeks. Just kept pinning and pinning and pinning until the suit fit me the way I wanted, and then I just sewed that right up. I like the colors in the 90s. A lot of them are like muted, very modern nowadays, and that's great and everything, but it just really caught my eye back then, just how goofy that it was. Green and yellow with a bomber jacket, with this crazy hair. I love it, I love it, I love it. I really liked Rogue because of her personality. She's just very like a, well, let me take care of that for you sort of girl, and she's so strong and amazing. She was born with the ability to touch people, take their memories, take their abilities, and she can't touch you for too long or else you'll be put into a coma. That really disheartens her character because she can't have physical contact with the people she loves. Of course it was worth it. It's so much fun being Rogue.
Ah, hello, my friends, and I just want to tell you about an upcoming event. It's the Freestate Comicon for 2016. It'll be October 1st this year, and we'll be back with our table again. We're going to be premiering issues 5 and issue 6 of Basement Sublet of Horror magazine. Yes, issue number 5 is our tribute to science fiction author James Gunn, our local science fiction author and founder of the Science Fiction Hall of Fame. And issue 6 is our tribute to director Lance Hayes. Lance Hayes directed the movie King Kong Fu, a Wichita-made movie, that we're a fan of. So we're also fans of both Lance Hayes and James Gunn. So the official release of these 2 issues will be at the Freestate Comicon, October 1st, and I hope you pick up copies of both of these for your collections. We'll see you there.